Well, we're joined with Ben Kohles, and Ben, you were probably one of my favorite stories to cover on the web.com tour. You were known as the undefeated player for the first 2 weeks. First guy ever on tour to win in your professional debut. Talk me through that whirlwind of those first 2 weeks, what you were expecting maybe going in, and what you felt after your first victory, and were you surprised there was no letdown?
Yeah. No, the first victory, I knew I was playing good coming in. I knew my game was really close. I played in 2 amateur tournaments the 2 weeks before. I didn't play as well as I wanted to, but I knew the game was right there, and I just needed a few adjustments. I just got to that week, I was able to put it all together. So, proud of myself for sticking in there. Especially coming down the stretch the last couple of days. Being in the lead and then bouncing back and trying to catch up. So it was a blast for sure.
Let's talk about the Cox Classic. You carded your final 2 rounds bogey-free, and you were playing with guys like Michael Putnam and Steve Wheatcroft that are experienced veterans out there in the final grouping on a Sunday.
Yeah.
What's that like?
Kind of block it out, really. Just focus on what I'm doing. It's hard, especially once you get out on the big stage out on the web.com and the PGA Tour. You got leaderboards everywhere, a bunch of people watching. Just had a blast with it and tried to just really do what me and my caddy we talked about before the round preparation, and just stick to what we've been doing and just stick to my game and see where it ends up at the end.
Now, you and Luke are acting like this is no really different from college, but there is a big difference. You got cameras, you have people trying to interview you. How do you handle that added pressure? Because that's a change that you can't prepare for until you get out there.
Right, yeah, it's definitely a little added pressure, but you just got to keep focusing on what you're doing and really stick to your game plan, and hopefully it works out.
Part of your dream foursome is Tiger Woods, and I think that's part of a lot of people's dream foursome. 2013, there's a very real chance that you're going to be paired up with him or in a group with him. What's that going to be like for you?
Yeah, it'll be pretty special, I'm sure. At the end of the day, I'm competing against him, so it's it'll definitely be cool, seeing him on the first tee, but then it's back into game mode and trying to beat him.
That mentality shift just happens like that.
Oh yeah.
I idolize you, but now I'm going to beat you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Gotta try.
What are you most nervous about coming on to the 2013 PGA Tour?
Not really nervous, but kind of more excited. I know the crowds are a little bit bigger, than the web.com tour, so it'll be pretty cool coming down the stretch, next year, and you got a lot more fans watching, a lot more people out there, and so we're really looking forward to that.
How's your ping pong game? Because you know you need that on the tour.
Yeah, I know. It's a little weak right now. I might have to go invest in a ping pong table so I can get some practice.
This is the perfect place to do it. TPC Sawgrass has a sweet table. Maybe go out, buy a paddle. You and Luke can battle it out a couple times this week.
I think we might need to some this week.
Now, if you were not playing golf, last question, so think about this one. What would you be doing with your career? I
have no idea. I definitely don't really want to be sitting at a desk doing any kind of work at a desk job. I'm not even sure. I'm just glad golf worked out, so I don't have to be doing it.
Good thing you're young,
right?
And you are also a golfer, so you don't have to worry about that. Well, thank you so much, and good luck this week. We'll see you next year.
Appreciate it.